And welcome back to Bayou Time. I'm Graham Harvey, and this is our weekly Nicholls State University segment. This evening, our guest is the president of the university, Dr. Stephen T. Hulbert. Thank you very much, Dr. Hulbert, for being here.
Well, thanks, Graham. I always enjoy being part of the program.
Absolutely. He's here today to talk about basically the state of the university, various points. First of all, Dr. Hulbert, we had a major annual event this past weekend, the Manning Passing Academy. What can you tell us about it, a wrap-up?
As many people know, for about 4 days each year, the university comes to a standstill.
Yes.
And we basically turn the university over to the Manning family. And this year, which is the 16th overall Manning Passing Academy, but it's the 7th at Nicholls State University, and we had 1,249 young men arrive, and with many of their parents in tow, and more than a few dads and even moms that are looking for the future glory of their sons in the professional situation.
Sure.
But it's a great event. It brings over $1.5 million in revenues to both Houma and Thibodaux, filling our hotels, and it causes a great deal of benefit for the restaurants and tourist sites and everything else, and movie theaters, and so it's a good event all the way around. We're proud to have it on the campus each year.
An economic boost for us.
Well, it's that, and it's also a wonderful PR event for the university.
Certainly.
Nationwide, with all of the sports coverage of the Manning brothers who are there, and all of the university quarterbacks that are representing their own universities. Mm-hmm. It's just a great PR event.
Summer school is also underway right now. If you could give us a sort of an academic update.
Well, it's almost frightening to realize that the university is going to reopen on the 17th of August, and the summer is almost over. Mm-hmm. But our final mini session began on, I think, the 5th of July, and it's underway, and our regular summer session is probably almost 2/3 through. Mm-hmm. So we're busy. While the Mannings are around, there are also students there taking classes.
Sure.
But we're about ready to kick in gear for the fall semester.
Okay, let's shift gears to athletics. I know this is going to be Coach Charlie Stubbs' second year at Nicholls, and I understand tickets are already on sale.
Well, you can go to Go Colonels, mm-hmm. and you can, on the internet, and you can reserve season tickets or buy individual tickets. It is our 40th year of football at Nicholls, so that's a wonderful event we're going to celebrate. But also it is Charlie, as you said, it's Charlie Stubbs' second year, and he's done an incredible job of building a team, building a coaching staff, recruiting, getting the team out into service activities in the region. Mm-hmm. And by the way, in recruiting, he's recruited a lot of regional men to the team, which is important, something we've wanted for a long time. So we're looking forward to the opening of the season and to a great series of events.
Outstanding. All right, let's take a short break, and we'll be back in a moment with Dr. Stephen T. Hulbert at Nicholls State University.
At Dick Barker Incorporated, we often reminisce with customers about our 40-plus years. You see, that's something we're proud of. They often bring up Mr. Barker and Mr. Fake, and we love when they do, because tradition at Dick Barker means respect for our customers. When we flash back at our years of selling Lincolns, Mercurys, and Mazdas, some of those faces may have left us, but the values they taught us are still with us today. When we open the door at Dick Barker every day, we know that those who paved the way would be proud of how we still respect our customers. Sure, anyone can sell a car, but at Dick Barker Incorporated, we like to show you some respect and good service to go along with it. An old-fashioned way in a new fast-paced world. Now that's refreshing. Dick Barker Incorporated, over 40 years respecting you.
And welcome back to Bayou Time. This is Graham Harvey, and this is the weekly Nicholls State University segment. Our guest this evening is Dr. Stephen T. Hulbert. He's the university president. Dr. Hulbert, let's talk now about construction and improvements on campus. What's going on?
Well, I think a lot of people probably saw either the Comet article or the Courier article tonight.
Sure.
That talked about all of the activity. We must have between $20 and $25 million worth of project work going on at the university. Mm-hmm. Of course, we have the Student Recreation Center being paid for by student fees, and that the steel is up, and we're going to be pouring the concrete for the second floor in the next week, and that building will be up and under operation by next August, and so we're delighted with that. But across the campus, there are facilities of all types. The Pelche Auditorium has been refurbished. We have a new coffee house, restaurant, sandwich place that is being built across from Go Hall and IO Hall, which is the nursing building. We have done extensive renovations of other facilities. The pool has been totally refurbished and reopened. And many of these are projects that are funded by state dollars. Some of it comes from our classroom renovation funds, which are fees students pay. But, you know, in order to compete and get students to come to a campus, you need to have those facilities.
Absolutely.
And we're proud of all that we've accomplished.
Dr. Hulbert, we're going to take one more break, and when we come back, we're going to wrap up the show, so don't go anywhere.
Thousands of children each year are abducted. Millions of children are overweight and unhealthy. I'm Sherry Champagne, owner of TKO Kickboxing Gym, and I'm making a difference one child at a time. TKO focused on building confidence, teaching kickboxing, self-defense, and health and fitness for all children. TKO also offers a unique Fit Kids child care. For more information, call, come by, or visit our website.
Drive the all-new 2011 Chevy Cruze at Trap. Exceptional handling and top-of-its-class spacious interior make the Cruze a dream to drive. Its efficiency and available features redefine the compact car. Enjoy remote keyless entry, power windows and locks, Bluetooth, OnStar, 36-mile-per-gallon highway, and a 100,000-mile 5-year powertrain warranty. All this and more starting under $17,000 at Trap Cadillac Chevrolet in Houma.
And welcome back to Bayou Time. This is our Nicholls State University segment. Dr. Stephen T. Hulbert, University President, is our guest. Dr. Hulbert, final question. The legislative session recently concluded, and I know all of us have been sort of concerned about that. What can you give us as far as an update?
Well, as everyone knows and has heard, it was a very long and difficult session, especially for our legislators in the House and Senate. Basically, we have not received final budget information from for the university or anyone in higher ed, but basically it looks like it's going to be a standstill flat budget. We're not going to have to cut further programs, but we're not going to have new dollars of any kind.
Right.
So I'm deeply appreciative of the support of the regional delegation. You can't say that necessarily about other delegations across the state in support of higher ed.
Right.
But our legislators stood up, and I am very appreciative of their help in a number of areas. We received additional funding for the John Foltz Culinary Institute for the construction of that building. So it's been a good session in many ways for Nicholls, but I know that it's been very difficult for our legislators, so I give them a big thank you for all of that effort.
All right. Dr. Hulbert, thank you very much for being with us this evening. That'll do it for Bayou Time tonight. Please come back tomorrow.